What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and welcome to take two. Because we are so new to the channel, I completely forgot to hit record on that first recording. So you're lucky because we just rehearsed it. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe on the bottom. It really helps our channel out. If you're watching on Facebook, please go ahead and move over to YouTube and hit the like and subscribe, because Facebook views is fantastic, but YouTube views is even better. Before we get started on what we're talking today, Mom, how was your weekend?
It was good. I tried to do a little bit upgrade of our quote studio, which is
We are now in the Mom and Son studio. Thanks to Mom. She loves the cricket, and it is fantastic. Thank you for doing that.
And what did you do over the weekend?
I had a fantastic weekend. My girlfriend had a Galentine's, which is a girls' night, and my little sister went, and they had a great time. Bunch of girls just together doing whatever. So I had the opportunity to get back on the Call of Duty game and play video games for about 10 hours.
Wow.
It was amazing. Guys, get your girls to go on Galentine's Day so you guys can play some games. It's fantastic. I'm telling you.
I think you're going to get in trouble for that.
I know I will, but that's okay. But before I get into more trouble, let's talk about why y'all came here. And it is probably because of this picture. The Genie Plus, which is some amazing news, some first-time only news. And Mom, you as a genie, we'll keep moving on. So, Mom, tell us what the Genie is before we move on to the Genie Plus, and then tell us. I guess we'll move on to the Genie Plus after. If you are new, if you don't even know what the Genie is.
You taking away my thunder there?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So if you're new to Disney, then this is going to sound really crazy. But if you've been around a while, you probably know most of what I'm about to say anyway. Years past, we had fast pass systems that were awesome. It would give us a time frame to return back to a ride, so we wouldn't have to be standing in line. We would walk around all those people in the line thinking, haha, we're getting on the ride before you. Then, of course, COVID hit, parks shut down. When they opened back up, they had to do so with a lot of caution and try to do crowd control.
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, plexiglass in between all these stations.
Which was absolutely, if you're talking about a theme park dream, there was nobody at the theme parks.
Yeah.
And you were able to get right on without using any fast passes.
Right.
And it was a scary time for everybody, but at the same time, if you like theme parks and nobody there, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Right. It was a good time. I mean, unfortunate time.
Right.
But it was a good time. Anyway, so the Genie, the basic Genie, came out in October of 2021, and there's two parts to it. There's the Genie, and then there's also Genie Plus. The Genie side of it is free. So all you need to do is go onto your app, go to the My Disney Experience, and then you can summon your Genie. So that part of it is like a personal planner. So it'll take you through several screens where you will indicate what park you're at. It's going to indicate how many people are in your party. You're going to let them know or confirm who you have there. Then you go to different screens, like what kind of rides do you like? What kind of entertainment do you like? The attractions. And then it even gets a little bit deeper because it asks you, are you more interested in villains or princesses or pirates or Star Wars? Then it's going to use the Disney algorithms from all of the data that they collect while you're in the parks. And I'm sure they're doing some computer watching as well to figure out what times are best for people. It's going to depend on the day you go, the time you go. And it's going to give you an agenda. It'll say, let's go do seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And then from there, let's cut over and do a meet and greet with Mickey. So this is all free.
Based on efficiency and timing of what everything is.
Correct.
At that current moment.
Correct.
So it will give you an itinerary of
now,
the day.
It doesn't guarantee anything. It's just a suggestion, recommendation. And it will also give you an approximate from their data how long you might be waiting for these attractions. It'll even include lunchtime suggestions. It'll include the entertainment, when you should go. Should you go to the 8 o'clock Fantasmic show or the 9:30 one? So it has a lot of nice features to it. Then the second part of it is called Genie Plus, which Chris is going to talk about.
So the Genie Plus is normally about $15, but they have what's called surge pricing. So this weekend was one of the surge pricing days, and what that means is it's just like Uber or Lyft. If you ever try to call it on, let's just say New Year's morning at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and when there's a higher demand, it's going to be higher pricing because there's so many people in the park that want to do it, that want to try to skip the lines. So this is nothing new for them, but this is the highest price that they've gotten to, which is $29.
No, they did have 29 at Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah.
But the highest price, they equaled the highest price of $29. But what is interesting about this weekend that they did not hit on Thanksgiving is this weekend they actually sold out of the... Oh, no, that's us. Hello. They actually sold out of the Genie Plus, which is the first time that has ever happened to Walt Disney World, which I would be scared to say, because when they sell out, that means how many people are in the park, and how long those lines were for people to say, forget it, I'm just going to buy that Genie Plus. So with that being said, how do you feel about the Genie Plus?
It's tough. It's a tough call. I know when it first came out, we had discussions among our family and our friends, and we said, that's ridiculous. You're already paying to get into the park. You're not going to pay more to go on a ride that your ticket should already let you go on. You might have to wait, but you can still go on it. However, if you have people coming in from out of town, families at vacation that are not annual pass holders and don't have the opportunity to come and go as they please, they're going to invest in that.
Sure. And that's $29 per person. That is not $29 for your whole group. So if you have a group of 4, that's $30 times 4. It's not just one. On the backside of that, we are also talking about Universal and how they do their express passes. And it is kind of similar. However, you buy the express pass for, let's just say $100, I think is the lowest time when there's no surge pricing. However, it gets you on every single ride. With the Genie Plus, it does not guarantee you every single ride.
Right.
Because you have to scroll and you have to try to make sure you get the lines.
Right. So and that's quite a difference, because what I found with the Genie Plus is people are on the phones even more than they were before. When Genie Plus first came out, you were a little bit restricted as far as once you got that Genie Plus time, that's the time you would go. If you wanted to change the time, you would have to cancel and then cross your fingers that there would be another time that would be more convenient for you. If not, then you lost that spot. Now they let you modify it so you don't lose anything, you can only gain. However, I've heard and I've read where there have been times where people sign up for Genie Plus, get 2 rides, only 2 rides out of it, because by the time they're able to add more rides, the ones that they want are already booked and there's nothing available. And especially the hot rides that everybody really is going for.
Yeah, and I remember, like Mom was saying, we're used to the Fast Pass system, we're used to the old Fast Pass system, and we're used to the lightning lane and just pounding the app is what they call it, which is you're just refreshing. When going with my girlfriend, because we do not have annual passes anymore, we only have annual passes to the Universal side. But when we did get the pass to go back to Disney, I spent more time pounding the app trying to upgrade our times so we could do more than enjoying the experience, which really takes away from Disney. But the success, the feeling of actually getting that earlier time, does that outweigh you pounding the app while you're in line and you're just waiting there anyways? Or would you rather enjoy the company and just...
And it almost gets to be like a competition. Look, I got this earlier, that kind of stuff. Another thing that you have access to, Genie or Genie Plus, it's a free service. When you go to the My Disney Experience app, there's you click on the bottom 3 little hamburger lines and you click on Tipboard, and that is going to list all of the rides and what their current wait times are. So that gives you an idea as to how busy the park is, because if you see that, let's say Peter Pan is 30 minutes, that's not that bad, because for some reason, do we know why? Peter Pan is
Love that
always,
ride. Love it.
always a long ride. So you may not need a Genie Plus depending upon what you're going there for. If you're going for younger kids that are pretty much Barnstormer, Dumbo, those types of rides, then you might not even need a Genie Plus. So it's all on an individual family type basis and what you're looking for in your vacation.
100%. And for the most part, if you get there before the park opens, you can hit those hot rides if you're just waiting 30 minutes, and then you can move on to the slower rides, and then use the Disney Plus effectively, where you can get the earlier times for the medium rides that maybe you didn't want to go on as much as you did. Knock out the hot rides in the first, and then move on. But we have anything else? I think that's it.
I don't think so. Make sure if you want us to talk about anything,
Yes.
Leave it in our
The
comments
comments,
section.
if you have any other advice or suggestions about the Disney Plus, go ahead and leave that in the comments too. And also, if we get to 25 subscribers, I am going to, and she's laughing, but I'm going to tell you this. If we can get to 25 subscribers by Friday, I am going to release a video of how we have, and we've never not gotten on one of those
Guardians of the Galaxy
virtual queues. We've never not gotten a top boarding group. So I will personally show you how to do that. No issues, always on it. 99% guaranteed, because nothing's 100% guaranteed these days.
I don't know. I hold my breath for 99.
So if we can get to 25...
That's on him, though. That is on
me.
him.
So if we can get to 25 subscribers by Friday, I will release that for you guys. And so you never have to worry about a virtual queue. You just have to get up at 7 a.m. to make sure you're on the ready list and ready to go. Monday mom joke. Let's go, Mom. What you got?
Alrighty. Well, since we've been talking about Genie, it's only appropriate that we do a Genie joke.
All right,
Okay?
Let's do it.
Do you know what part of the turkey is Genie's favorite?
I do know, because we did this recording and I
You
forgot
do
to
know.
record it. But do you know?
It is the wishbone.
The wishbone, because Genie always granting wishes. Well, hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by again.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son. Thanks for watching the Mom and Son Show.